up, all JC3 here, the baller of YouTube, and let me explain to you what happened. The second seed ride was crazy. It was a crazy ride, and it was bumpy along the way. Last time you saw my videos was when I was 2-0 in the third seed. I had advanced from going back to the fourth seed because the guy had all bronze team, he quit, and now, I'm in the third seed. So I was 2-0, and I ended up advancing to the second seed. That's how I got Magic Johnson. So I'll show you my advance at the end of the video where I get Magic Johnson. Now the funny part about this is the second seed is insane. Almost everyone has Jordan. No, not everyone, but if they don't have Jordan, they have LeBron, and they're just gonna josh with LeBron. So I'm back here in the third seed on a lag out. On a lag out, can you believe that? So more information will be coming up in this video, but this guy was live on the mic while I was playing him. So you heard he was kind of going crazy that I had Iverson. So instead of just hearing him talk in the background the whole time, I'm just gonna play some music. I'll switch up the tunes, switch up the beats here. But the main topic of this video was that lag out, so I want to start talking about that. Now that was crazy. First of all, the first game in the second seed I played, I had, the same lineup. I just wanted to try it before I put Magic in the lineup, I tried the Tim Hardaway, Clyde Drexler, Larry Bird, Sean Kemp, and Brad Daugherty lineup, and we played a guy, I think he had Jordan, he had Magic, Del Curry, and Jordan. He shot 19 threes with Del Curry, which is cheese, it's cheese, but still he didn't commit a turnover the whole game, and he forced me to commit a ton of turnovers in that 3-2 zone he was in, so I gotta give him credit for that game. But still, the Del Curry threes, it was crazy. So there's gonna be a lot more Del Curry threes in the third seed. I gotta stop. But anyway, the lag out. So I got to like 7 losses, and you have to win at least, I think, 5 games. I believe, 5 games. So I had to win 3 straight. So the first game I played, I ended up winning. So then in the second game, this is the game where I did lag out. And it wasn't my connection, because my connection's not bad. So basically what happened was, I played this guy and the connection was kind of slow the whole game. Like it was choppy. The connection wasn't good. It just wasn't good at all. So I was playing this guy, and it was getting to crunch time. And in crunch time, you're like, dang, I don't want to lag out. I was home. I was the Celtics. Now I switched to the 76ers because Iverson's my best player. But I was home and I was the Celtics. And usually, if you lag out and you're the home team, no matter if you're up by 30 or if you're losing, you get a loss. So I'm like, oh man, I cannot lag out because I just don't want to go back to the third seed. So it was 56-55. His team was leading, and all of a sudden, I was about to inbound the ball. Sean Kemp was going to inbound Iverson, I believe. And all of a sudden, your VC earnings are being saved on 2K Sports server. That comes up, and I go, oh no. I hope that he just left immediately, but there was no countdown or anything, so I was kind of like, was it a lag out? So basically, what happened was, it was a lag out, and after about 5 minutes of waiting at that screen of your VC earnings are being saved to 2K Sports server, I literally waited at that screen for like 5 minutes. And then it switched, and it said, network conditions are too poor for this game to continue. And I was like, man, I better not get a loss. Even though I kind of knew I was going to get a loss. I just had that feeling inside of me like, I'm not going to get a loss. Come on, please God, please no loss. So I go back to the screen, 3-8. I'm like, I put my hands on my head, and I just say, I'm going back to the third seed. I can't believe that I made it that far, and it kind of was my fault because I lost a lot of games in the beginning. I started like 1-2. I kept going on 1-2, 1-2, and that's ridiculous. But still, like, to go back a seed that way is just kind of disappointing. But at least I get to know this team better, and a lot of you guys were wondering like why I didn't have Iverson in the starting lineup in the last third seed because I had him at point guard. I tried him at point guard, and he just did not work there. And, you know, I can understand why. It's because he's not a point guard, he's a shooting guard. And his 99 speed and 99 quickness, you know, he'll run the floor, and point guards look for the outlet pass. They don't really run the floor, so I can't put him at point guard. And I'm also using different people like Pistol Pete Maravich, John Havlicek. I picked up Penny Hardaway. I will show that at the end of the video too. That pack opening with, you know, where I got Magic and Penny Hardaway. Magic in the advancement pack, Penny Hardaway, and a pack opening. Also got Hershey Hawkins. I mean, I got some good players. I just had to find the correct team. And for now, this is a good team for me. You know, they fit my style of play. Like Pistol Pete, not really anyone can drain threes, like really like drain threes. There are really good mid-range shooters. Penny can hit threes. Iverson's on average. Magic's on average. Clyde can hit threes. He can really drain threes, but he's not like a Hershey Hawkins or a Walter Ray Allen, someone who could just bam, bam, just knock down that three like it's nothing. You know, so they're not like that, but they do fit my style because I do like to run, but I don't like to run all the time. Like, I like to walk it up the court, you know, and then find someone open for a mid or for a shot. You know, they got to be able to hit that mid because they're going to be open if, you know, someone like this guy who's just, he's not playing very smart. He's just wearing out all his players. Like, and look at that play. Did you see that? Magic to Parrish to Drexler for a rain three. I mean, that was so nice. It was such a broken down play that we turned into something. Because he's trying to pressure you, and he's trying to get you to play at his game speed. But you just can't do that. You have to stick to what you gotta do, and if you do that, you'll be fine. But if you don't do that, you will be mad. You'll be mad at yourself that you lost a game like that because the guy, you know, is really just being crazy. You just gotta be under control and take advantage, you know, when he's just bringing a guy in the backcourt and pressuring up all the time. Now, it is hard to blow out a guy like this because the games are always going to be close because he's not taking all bad shots. Like, not all of his shots are bad, like quick, but he is doing that pressure thing, which gives up a lot of points, but it could affect you. You could turn the ball over, but like I said earlier, you got to play at your own pace against a guy like this. And you see, at the end of the game, we're starting to pull away. It was a close game throughout. I already knew from the beginning. Like I said, a guy plays like this, it's going to be close. So, you know, he's still bringing, like, it's kind of dumb what he's doing. Like, he's bringing Karl Malone in the backcourt. He's making one of the greatest power forwards of all time look like an idiot. He's making him look like an idiot, just bringing him in the backcourt. So this guy, you know, some people play like this, and, I mean, look at that. That's just a terrible shot. Rebound by Sean Kemp. He's a beast. So, man, this game had pretty much, you know, everything in it. Tons of dunks, special effects, threes, passes. I mean, it really had everything. And look at Magic stumbling right there. I lob it up to Magic. Oh, I'm messing around, and I'm only up by 7 points. Oh my gosh, now it's 5 points. But something kind of hilarious about this game is I won the tip. You know, basically David Robinson on his team won the tip, but it went to us. So we got it in the first quarter, the second quarter, and the third quarter. So the only quarter he got the ball was the fourth quarter. So we got the ball 3 quarters out of the 4, which we should be getting it 2 out of the 4. So that's really that's cheese. I mean, I've never really seen that happen before either. You know, even if he did win the tip and it went to us, he should have got the ball in the next 2 quarters. I guess that's just programming. The game said, well, he won the tip, well, he's going to get it in the 4th, and that's pretty much it. I was wondering why I didn't get it in the 4th. I'm like, why do I not have the ball in the 4th? But Parrish gets it right there, and that's going to be a dagger. He's going to give the ball to Byron Scott right here, and he steps out of bounds. It's over. This guy, you know, he's quick to do everything. He's quick to rage quit, so it's over. We win this game. He was only 6 points down. He might have been able to pull it out, but he was done. It's over. We're 1-0. So this is the guy we had to play last time to get to the second seed, the Big O. Abdul Rauf, Nick Anderson. You know he was popping threes when you have Nick Anderson at the 3. And this is when we had the old lineup. Now this lineup was good, you know, at least for that 3rd seed. But man, in the 2nd seed, we were bad. So the lineup I have now is so much better. And I'm excited to bring you the videos in the 3rd seed. It's going to be really good. And the next video we'll talk about a new pack opening method. There goes Magic Johnson. It's a method that has been out, but it gives me so many more legends. But when I advanced to the 2nd seed, I decided to pull some packs with 60k. There goes Penny Hardaway, and here's Hershey Hawkins. Remember to stick around next time for the upcoming video of the pack opening method and more gameplay. JC3 out.